While we were forming ideas for Tome 1, we knew that we also wanted to have a book that focused on process. Every artist has gone through their own trials, tribulations, experimented with different methods and techniques, and those choices that they've made in forming how it is that they articulate what they see and what they feel to us. We thought a companion book dedicated exclusively to that would be a really compelling idea. So with the help of the first Kickstarter, we made Explicitus S. LIBER Volume 1. And a lot of the featured artists that you saw in Tome, like David Stupakis and Richard Kirk, Ben Templesmith, showed us a little bit of their process, their techniques, and described how it is that they approached their pieces, decisions that they made, and really demonstrated to us how their pieces are created. So with the theme of Tome 2 being melancholia, process becomes critical, becomes everything. It's something where Explicitus is no longer a companion book, but it's actually one of the best ways we can even explore the theme. What we're talking about is inspired melancholia. If you look at Albrecht Dürer's engraving, Melancholia 1, you'll see the central figure in shadow, in not so much lamentation, but in a trance-like focused state, surrounded by all these accoutrements, all these tools that they have come to know and master, such that when the fury and the creative spark of inspired melancholia grabbed them, when they entered it, when the demands of inspired melancholia came through, all of these techniques that they had mastered would be available to them to create what it is that they saw. So with Explicitus, once again, we're going to select artists from Tome and ask them if they would be willing and generous enough to share with us some of their own processes and techniques, the things that they have been left with through their trials and errors, and having come to some mastery of a certain technique that they employ with their art, and which they've employed particularly in pieces that are in Tome Volume 2. Now they'll have an opportunity in Explicitus to discuss how it is that they came by these techniques, where the trials and errors occurred, the starts and stops, how they were amended, why it is that these techniques grabbed a hold of them and meant something to them, how it is it provided them voice and articulation for what it is that they were trying to communicate.